you ready? It's the Roundtable with me, Robert Bannon.
Can you feel the beat? Hey, 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 can you feel the beat? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Hey, Lisa is here. Happy Thursday. What an exciting show. My name is Robert Bannon. You're watching the Roundtable. I hope that you're new, or if you're old, or you've been here all the time, if you're a Roundtabler expert, or you're brand new to the experience, thank you for being here for our 160th Thursday that we spend together. I come to you from beautiful Detroit, Michigan, right here in the middle of the summer, and I'm so happy to be with you today. The incredible Lou Diamond Phillips. What an honor to have Lou Diamond Phillips here. Golden Globe nominee, movie icon, Broadway star is here. Plus, Lisa celebrating 40 years of music and number one hits. It is a good old time party here on the Roundtable for you. And I have a lot of stuff to talk to you about. So are you ready? We got to get started. We got to get going. Let's go. Good fun show. Good vibes only. That's right, Marie. Good vibes only. We're going to have a good time tonight. I promise you. Are you ready for the hot take question? Just bear with me. Okay. It doesn't make sense. It's random, but it will make sense at the end.
It's smoking.
So, I'm from New Jersey, and we take like egg sandwiches and bagels very seriously. So how do you order an egg sandwich? And I will explain to you at the end. But like if you were going to the bagel store, how would you order an egg sandwich? Would you get bacon, ham? Do you know what Taylor ham is if you're not from New Jersey or New York or Pennsylvania? Do you put ketchup on it? Salt, pepper, ketchup? Like, what is your egg? Do you not eat eggs? It's mandatory that you answer if you're here. So America, we're in 34 countries. America, 34 countries right now on iHeart and Spotify and the Broadway Podcast Network and YouTube. Where and how do you order an egg sandwich? All right, can you let me know? Can you share? Because this is a very controversial topic. I just want people, I don't want people fighting. I know we don't talk about politics, and worse than politics is how do you order an egg sandwich? Adrian is here, our red carpet correspondent, enjoying her summer here. How's everyone doing? She wants to know. Mom says hi, everybody. So let's get started. Let's kick it off with our weekend review. So last week I told you all that I was off from work and I was going to cook a turkey. I did say that I was going to cook a turkey. Remember? Y'all didn't trust me. Y'all didn't think I was going to do it. Well, let me show you me cooking a turkey. Are you ready? Here we go.
I'm such the official baker and chef. And since the perfect summer food is a roasted turkey, said nobody ever, we making a turkey today! It's summer vacation turkey. Happy Thanksgiving in July. I'm like Lifetime. It's Thanksgiving in July. Is it July?
Yep. Did you love it? Well, I did it. The house didn't burn down. Okay. You didn't have faith in me. Look at it. There were more carrots and onions and celery in that. It looked like a whole entire Walmart inside stuffed in that bird. If I could have put a flat screen TV in there, I would have fit a flat screen TV in that bird. And I cooked that turkey down, and I cooked it and cooked it. And then that baby came out golden brown, juicy, and delicious. And I made myself a whole damn turkey. Yes, I did. And yes, see, what? Oh, Adrian says, don't get her started on politics. But will you tell me how you have an egg sandwich? And Darius says, welcome to our home once again. Yes, he's around the corner. He lives here too. Yes, he lives here. We were married people, if you're new. And he did cook the turkey. I did. And he says, my sister is here. Snook says, yes, it looks good. It was good. I still have some turkey. Oh, look. Listen, Joyce, Sister Joyce, the turkey I have half the turkey still in a Ziploc bag, and I sometimes eat a little bit of the turkey. with some meat. Look, I'm trying to perfect it for Thanksgiving because my husband's 40th birthday is the day before Thanksgiving. This is a controversial topic, and I'm not gonna go home to New Jersey because I want to celebrate that he turned 40. So I think I should cook a Thanksgiving turkey. So I think I'm trying to practice. Now, wait, why do we still have turkey? I didn't eat it all yet. I still have some turkey. And Darius says he's only part-time, lives here. The other time he lives at work. Fair. So he says, I have a part-time job. He actually works, but we still have some turkey. I'm cooking for Thanksgiving. We'll have time to talk about it. All right, listen, we had a fun time. And we also celebrated Sister Tita's birthday, and we went to see the Chem concert with Shantae Moore. Shantae Moore looked gorgeous, and she sings so great. And these are Rye and Whitney, her backup singers. So I met Rye and Whitney at SNL. They also sing for Ed Sheeran and Alicia Keys. And I did an SNL in another lifetime ago that Ed Sheeran was on, and I met Ryan Whitney. So I got to shout them out on Instagram, and they said, hey, behind the scenes, Shantae Moore sings her face off. And Detroit was in the house, and Kem put on a great show. He has a new single out that has a dance to it. It's #1 on some of the R&B charts on Spotify and Tidal. He did a great concert. It was sold out. It was a vibe. It was 1,000 million degrees outside in Detroit. And we had a really fun time celebrating Tita's birthday. And while we were celebrating Tita's birthday, we all got to hang out and say hey to Kim after the show. Shout out to Risa, shout out to Sari, and everybody that works over there at the Aretha Amphitheater. The family was out and about. There you could see my sister Renee, sister Joyce, sister Tita. The whole team was out and about. We were all out and about, and we had such a good time. I had such a blast out there at the Kim concert for sure. All right, so Darius says the turkey's in the garbage. All right, maybe the turkey is gone bad because it's been over a week. Look, we're learning. And my sister says he's not going to let you cook for Thanksgiving. Maybe the cranberry sauce. Maybe I took a can of cranberry sauce out to go with the turkey. He didn't let me even open the cranberry sauce, Renee. He put it back. He said that cranberry sauce is his. Mr. Mantic, the gym teacher at my job, my friend who's out there selling right now, his wife is a baker on the east side at a farmer's market, and one Thursday I'm going to get there when we're not doing this messy show. Mr. Mantic is going to help me, yes, with the turkey. It says moving along. We're moving. Lattes is sneaking in from her job. Hi, Lattes. Yes, I love it. Lattes has got a new job making all the money. Thank you for sneaking in here and being with us. And so anyway, we saw Kem. Kem was fabulous. I had fun. And we went out afterwards. You want to see my sister celebrating it? Look at her. She was ready to party. Look, it was a birthday, birthday. We love a birthday turn up here. And so happy birthday to Tita. And it was fun. We had so much fun. So that was a fun thing that we did. I saw Superman. I know we're a little behind. Some of y'all are like up to, Adrian's watching Fantastic Four, and that man is in it, and she loves him, and all of y'all love these movies. But we saw Superman, and I had so much fun seeing Superman. I cleaned. I've been trying to be off, so I tried to clean the bathroom. And if you could hear the music, I was listening to DMX, and I was cleaning the bathroom. And I mean, how do you clean the bathroom? Notice there's no cleaning products. 0. Okay, so maybe I didn't clean the bathroom. Maybe I just danced in the bathroom. I danced in the bathroom and recorded myself. But I didn't mess, right? That's a win. That's good. So Pedro Pascal, that's his name. Yes, that guy. And Latte says that video was hilarious. Adrian says Superman was a better movie than Fantastic Four. Okay, perfect. And Mr. Mantic, I'm going to take pictures and we're going to promote your wife on a show. She's really talented. I love her Pride collection of baked goods. That means a lot to us here in the community. So thank you so much for all that she does. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to see her. And we have a lot of things that have changed in the house, you know, so like Diamond's hair, You know, a lot of you had noticed Diamond had her Diana Ross hair going on this week. So we got Diana Ross's hair was trimmed down and gone. Diana Ross is now, Diamond is divalicious with her summer cut. I love the Diana Ross wig, but I do love her with her new bow. So Diamond has got her life together, and I love it. And you know, Darius also. This was Darius a couple of days. I don't have a picture of him without the hair. I did have a picture of him without the hair, but oh yes, I did. There's my husband. He's so handsome. He's the most beautiful man in the entire world. And so he got his hair done because he is going to the Jersey Shore for the first time. So look how beautiful he looks with his hair done. Oh my goodness, his magic hair. I'm not allowed to ask questions. I can't touch it. I can't ask how it happened. It just magically appears in the night. So next week, there is no roundtable on Thursday. There are episodes every day, but there is no roundtable next week because I'm going to be away. So don't miss the week after. I'll tell you about it in a minute. I will tell you about it in a minute. So moving right along, I also saw a great show last night. Loved this show last night. We saw Reuben Stutard last night. Reuben Stutard was at the Motor City Casino at the soundboard singing Luther Vandross music. And when I tell you, when Reuben comes to town, you need to go see this show. It was an hour and a half of the best of Luther, all the songs you love. He sounds great. 2 backup singers, band, beautiful show, great heart, great voice, great night, great crowd. We got up, we danced, we whooped it up. We had a really great time. I'm telling you, this is a great concert to see. I loved it. Shout out to Rafael Blanco, Reuben's publicist, who has gotten us a lot of guests on this show. We got to go backstage and say hey to Reuben. He's got his Detroit hat on. I love it. His Tigers hat on. And we got to take Mama Lewis backstage to see Reuben as well. And she is a fan. So she had it was really cute to see her. She looked beautiful. We got a chance to get up and dance and whoop it up a little bit together. He was very sweet and kind, and I really loved and appreciated the chance. So it was a really fun summer week here in Detroit. Always stuff going on. I love it. Sister says magic hair. Yes, magic hair. It comes and goes. You know, that's my barber right here, y'all. Detroit, you know where to get your hair done if you can get an appointment, because it's a high demand. See, Marie says that smile. Isn't he such a handsome one? He's a model. That's right, Joyce. My husband is a model. Joyce, how do you eat your egg sandwich? I need to know. So, moving on to the story. It is now time for us. What are we doing next? What do we do in this show? Oh, my shameless plug. Shall we? Here we go. Where's the button? You would think after, 1,000 episodes of this show, I would figure this out. 'Cause I'm shameless. So new episodes of us go up every single day on the Broadway Podcast Network. We are now on iHeart as well. We do over 50,000 views of podcasts and on Instagram and iHeart and Spotify a week. So this is just a small part of what we do here is the Thursday show where we have some camaraderie together. Thank you to everybody who watches every episode and comments on YouTube. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you share and subscribe. Click the subscribe button and the alert button so you see us. And we're also on Broadway Podcast Network. Or if you listen to us on iHeart, or if you listen to us on Spotify, there's new episodes. Even when I'm not here next Thursday, there's already new episodes every day for the next 2 weeks, already loaded up and ready to go with some of the best people that I got a chance to talk to. Really fun shows, like a Love Boat reunion is coming up. Leia Salonga is here in 2 Thursdays. She is coming back on the show to talk about her brand new tour. She's the Broadway icon, Tony-winning legend. Leia Salonga is here. And also, on Fridays, we do an exclusive talk every single Friday on Broadway World. And we had Beth Level on last Friday. She is a Tony winner. She won a Tony. And she is going to be on last week to talk about her shows that she has coming up this weekend at 54 Below. And tomorrow, the alternate for Audra McDonald in Gypsy, Montego Glover, who's also a Tony Award nominee. She will be on as Rose on Sundays in Gypsy. She was in Into the Woods. She was in a whole bunch of shows. And she was a nominee, and she's been in a ton of shows. And she's really amazing and gorgeous and so talented. So I'm really excited about the Broadway. Some of you say, why don't you do more Broadway anymore? We do Broadway. Watch it every Friday on Broadway World. And it's exclusive and more Broadway coming here, like Lea Salonga. So also some of the fun chats I've been doing lately, I wanted to share. So one of the people who you all have been sending me videos of is AJ the Fan Man. Did you see the fan, the kid that has the fan and he scares the mom? Well, they did their first interview. You know, some of the people that we've had on this show, like Tanara, Everyone's So Creative, Mallory, and Tony Talks, who's now a big star, and some of these Louis was here the other day. My mom loves Louis the Italian, who's on TikTok. Well, I saw AJ the Fan Guy, and AJ the Fan Guy and his mom are coming on one of the podcast YouTube videos in the coming weeks. Take a peek at this. It's so funny. I want to know what goes on. If you love mess, AJ the Fan Man and his mom, Dominique, are coming on the show next week. You're not going to want to miss that. Plus, I had the chance to talk to Nicole Birch, who is she has a Nurse Rachel, 60 million views on TikTok. She's up today, aside from this. Take a peek at her. Like Kansas City.
Yes. In fact, we just moved back yesterday.
Wait, you moved back to Kansas City yesterday, and now you're in New York.
We got there at 4 p.m. yesterday, and then flew out at 7 a.m. to come to do New York.
WestsideComedyClub.com to get the few tickets that are left.
Please. Started doing a character called Nurse Rachel, I think 2 years ago, maybe 3. And she went viral pretty hard. There she is. That one.
That's my drag name, Bottoms Up.
I started doing stand-up, but I still had, it's based on my cousin Rachel, who's an OR nurse in Nashville. Thick Southern accent, baby.
What is an evening of stand-up like for you?
So right now it's half me just doing regular stand-up, usually talking about my last special, which was Mama Drama, and finishing that out for the end of the year. And that does really well on its own. Yeah, that's me. And that is actually my daughter. Go figure. That's what you do when you schedule a photo shoot during nap time. That's what happens.
Such a fun conversation. Thank you, Marie. Marie watched it and wrote to me and said it was hilarious. It's really funny. She's really funny. It is ridiculous. So if you love all the messy mess that's here, just watch it. It's on this YouTube channel. You just got to click below, and there's 1,000 interviews underneath us. So there's your summer reading material for the modern day. So next week, we're not here with a live show on Thursday, but we will be here with Lea Salonga. Thank you for the love and support. I appreciate you all so incredibly much. Let's talk about my favorite thing. Speaking of interviews, tomorrow's interview is where this comes from. Take a peek at this.
You get a car! You get a car! You get a car! You get a car!
So there is a brand new, well, he's not brand new, but he made a lot of waves in the fashion world. And his name is Zero Waste Daniel. ZeroWasteDaniel.com. He has been in the New York Times. He's been on the news. He takes the material that they cut from factories and he gets it all in New York, and he and his team, all made in New York City, take the material that's going to be wasted and thrown out, and they make clothes. And he does a lot of stuff for drag queens, and he sells stuff now in his store in Brooklyn. And Disney, who owns the Golden Girls, picked him as the exclusive collaboration clothing line for their 40th anniversary. So Golden Girls is celebrating 40 years this year. So Zero Waste Daniel is on the show tomorrow, on the podcast tomorrow, to talk about the clothing line. And I think it's my favorite thing. And it is, some of the stuff is cheap, not expensive, like the tote bags that he's designed are all under $100. And he has hats that say, I'm a Blanche, I'm a Rose, I'm a Sophia. He has a store in Brooklyn that is all done up in Miami 80s style. So cute. I'm obsessed with this whole thing. It's such a cute store and look. And he's made these sweaters that are hand stitched like this and like this. I love this sweater. They go up to a 3X. They are kind of limited and couture, and they are the official pick of Disney and the Golden Girls. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that Betty White short set. I'm obsessed with this whole thing. They have a St. Olaf varsity jacket with the 40 for 40 years of the Golden Girls, and the patch on the inside is the official 40-year emblem of the Golden Girls. And when they're not doing Golden Girls, they do regular swimwear and clothing line. I love this. I love everything about it. See, A says she's obsessed too. I'm obsessed with this whole idea. It's so cute. If you want to know more information, watch our chat tomorrow. And then you can go to zerowastedaniel.com. Again, some of it's expensive, a couple $100s for a hand-sewn sweater and jacket and stuff. But some of it, you can get hats and stuff for like $60. And they're really cute. And you better get them if you want Christmas presents now or birthday gifts because they're limited, they're handmade, and they're not going to be available for long. So there you go. Check it out tomorrow. I loved it. I love the Golden Girls. It made me smile. And then he was like, your eyes are like Betty White. And I said, I'm a rose. I am a rose. And he said, I can tell. Is that a compliment? Anyway, yes, Adrian's sister-in-law loves the Golden Girls. It's so cute. I love it. It's so cute. All right. So while we're here, let's talk about my Hey Friend Hey, and then we're going to talk about the egg sandwich, and then we're going to go watch Lisa Lisa. So if you're still brand new to the show, welcome to the mess, and God bless you for being here. And Hey Friend Hey's for my mom.
I'll be there for you. How you doing?
So shout out to my mom. She is been working at Holy Name Hospital for like 106 years. Not really. You know, Marie worked at Holy Name Hospital too. So my mom is still there in some capacity, but my mom has taken on the role of grandma nanny for her granddaughter. So my niece, our niece, Cora Rose, after my mom Rose, she's now, this is her first week at being able to watch her grandbaby every single day while everyone went back to work. And here's the update on Cora. Here's what she's up to now. She's eating and making a big giant mess like me. Look at that baby girl. Hi, baby girl. I love her so much. And she's such a cutie, and I want to squeeze her cheek so bad, and she's so cute. So, Mom, I hope you're having the best time being a grandma extraordinaire. And she told me that she was I said, what are you going to wear? So she said to me, I'm going to dress like Fran Drescher. And I thought, see, my mom is like secretly very funny because she's very shy, you know, like she's not me. Like I'm nuts. But my mom is very funny. So my mom said that she was going to dress like Fran Drescher. I thought that was the funniest sugar honey iced tea I ever heard in my life. So look at this. There's Rose and Fran Drescher as the name. I love it. Yes, Grandma Rose. Get it, girl. So Cora Rose is so lucky that we have you. Congratulations, Rose. And I know that they're so relieved that you're happy. So that's our Hey Friend Hey. And did I ask ChatGPT? Yes, Adrian, leave me alone. Don't judge my love of ChatGPT. My husband says, oh God, he's not going to not ChatGPT again. He's going to click ChatGPT. Yes, of course. Isn't it great? It's terrible. I mean, it ruins the world. It's ruining the world. But I love it. Okay. Oh, it's my guilty pleasure. And I love you. And yes, she's not going to be there for now, just a timeout. Maybe she'll go back. Maybe she's going to work weekends. She's going to do, she's just for a moment, she's playing grandma, and we're going to see where life takes her. Maybe I'm going to have kids by then. She's got to move here to Detroit. Speaking of Detroit, let's do it. I'm ready to fight you all.
You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. What up, though?
So my Detroit moment goes back to the hot take question, which is how do you eat your egg sandwich? So I want to hear your answers, and I love you all for contributing. And if you didn't answer, you will be kicked out, or you have to pay me $52. Every single person that didn't answer. So Adrian says that she likes Taylor ham, egg, and cheese on an everything bagel, sometimes with ketchup, but not always, sometimes on a roll. It can also be great after a fun night of drinking, LOL. And I've been out at the diner with Adrian where we've had an egg sandwich in our time. Now, if you're not from New Jersey, Taylor ham is like Canadian bacon, but more unhealthy. And it's pork roll in South Jersey and Philly. It's only sold here. If you go to New York City, they don't even know what it is. It's a Jersey, Philly thing. And that's a good answer. I like that answer. That's a fun answer. Sometimes ketchup, sometimes not. I like it. Okay. So Marie says, Tom stated, egg and cheese on a roll with salt and pepper. I love that. I don't eat egg sandwiches unless it's egg salad. Is that a sandwich? Yes, I think so. Sure. Yes. Why am I asking? Egg and cheese on a roll with salt and pepper is an appropriate answer. I like that answer. Many of you chose not to answer. My sister, Joyce, did answer. She said she likes it with bacon. Okay. Now, see, here in Detroit, my husband answered. We'll get to his answer. So when I first had Darius come to New Jersey, Darius told me that when I went to the bagel store, we got bacon, egg, and cheese. Oh, Mr. Mantic says, I like keep it simple, egg salad on toasted bread. Thank you, Mr. Mantic. I like it. So Darius said at the bagel store, which is now closed, the one we went to, I would like a bacon, egg, and cheese. And I said, would you like salt, pepper, ketchup? Because in New Jersey, you get bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup, bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup, bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup. He said, no ketchup. And then he asked for jelly. And I said, why? And he said, for my egg sandwich. So I thought this was ludicrous. I mean, my dad thought this was the funniest thing in the world. He literally, before our wedding, got Darius 6 jars of jelly because this has become a joke that puts jelly on an egg sandwich. So I went back to my job at the school I work in, and I asked my students how they get an egg sandwich, and they said they put jelly. So apparently jelly, and I asked ChatGPT, and it is apparently a Midwest thing that we put jelly on our egg sandwiches. Never heard of this in my life. I would have bet my house on the fact that nobody does this. So I ordered an egg sandwich, and I have a jar of Welch's grape jelly. Now, I like jelly. My students told me they go to McDonald's, they get an egg McMuffin, and they put jelly on it. Who in the world in heaven? Now, see, I also like cream cheese and jelly. That is delicious. I love jelly. I like jelly on a saltine. But let's talk about the egg sandwich. I ordered an egg sandwich. What in the Lender's bagel came? What is this Lender's bagel? This is not a New Jersey bagel, people. Bagel. How do you say it? So I got this egg sandwich on this Lender's bagel that they charged $11 for. I don't know what's $11 about the Lenders. So I'm going to bring back a dozen bagels. Mr. Mantic, when I go to New Jersey and I come home to DLA, I'm going to bring you a bagel. So I'm going to put the jelly, even though you're all wrong. And you know what? I'm going to love this. And that's what's going to really make me laugh. Is that we're going to put jelly and egg. Nobody ever said put jelly and eggs together. This is my dinner. So jelly on a salt. So Darius says, put jelly on that, baby. Jelly on a saltine is how I live my whole life. So good. When you don't feel well, that Teaneck Bagels is voted the #1 bagel in New Jersey. That's high praise because there's a lot of bagels in New Jersey. See, Adrian loves jelly on saltine crackers. Thank you, Adrian. This is crazy. This is a crazy sandwich. It's odd. I mean, I would tell you to try it. There's a jelly. It tastes sweet. It sounds fascinating. I don't know if I would order it. I would prefer ketchup. My palate is more trashy Jersey. Then this is very sophisticated for me, jelly. And the point of the matter is, Mr. Mantic's a professional. I love that. Darius says it looks like maybe we didn't have enough money for bread. What was I going to do with the bread? Oh, peanut butter and jelly. Oh, see, Joyce says peanut butter and jelly on a saltine cracker. Thank you, Joyce. You're among the people like me. Darius is, he is too fancy for the saltine cracker. Now, see, my sister says lettuce, tomato, and cheese on a Texas toast. That's a Detroit thing because they put lettuce and tomato on their egg sandwich. And you could get Texas toast. When we went to the diner in New Jersey, Darius said, can I get Texas toast? They don't have Texas toast. You can get Texas toast here in Detroit at the drive-thru. See, Adrian likes peanut butter and jelly. Yep, have to try it. All right, I could get down with this little egg sandwich. All right, I'm going to stop making fun of it, even though it's wrong. And I'm going to get bacon, naked cheese sandwiches for everybody. And Mr. Mantic, I'm going to bring you bagels from Teaneck Bagel. And when y'all come to Jersey, bagels on me. Speaking of New York and New Jersey, there's no one more iconically New York than Hell's Kitchen's own Lisa. Lisa. She has got #1 hits out the wazoo. And I know that my sister Joyce, who's watching right now, who's under the Mary name, she will. Can you feel the beat? Can you feel the beat? Hey, freestyle queen. She is a freestyle queen. She can get down to the dance music. Lisa's been singing music for 40 years, and she is here on the Roundtable. So bye, everybody. Yes, I'm gonna hit the button. Bye. Here we go. Take a peek. Well, I'm super duper excited. You know, I grew up in Bergen County, New Jersey, and if you did not dance to our next guest hits at the roller skating rink in Bergenfield in the 80s and 90s, then I don't know what you were doing. I have listened to her voice. How is it 40 years? 40 years! I was -8 the first time I heard Lisa. That's what I'm going to say. I am so excited. She just got a key to the city of New York. She's on tour. She's a superstar with #1 hits that we've been singing to. I will cry. All Cried Out makes me cry. All of her hits make me cry. My friend Mike wrote me. I've done 1,000 interviews, and he said, "You have Lisa on your show? She's a legend." Lisa is here. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, hon. Thank you so much for having me.
A legend. I listen to your music all morning, all the time. But this morning, and I go right back to being a kid and hearing you on the radio.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm just very happy in my place in life right now.
How do you feel celebrating 40 years on tour right now?
I still think about it, and I'm like, 40 years? I still feel like I'm like that little girl, that 13-year-old girl that first met the guys, and I'm getting thrown out there. It still feels the same.
Well, the new tour dates, the dates are on, and you're going to be from Philly to Texas to California to Arizona, all across the country.
Yes.
And Lisa is playing like giant sold out arenas with incredible lineup of dance. And I hear you all are putting on, from the show starts to the end with you, 4 hours of a party.
Yes, and that's what we want to make you feel. We want to make you feel like you're back there in the 80s on that stage with the neon and the bangles and just everything. Hairspray. Come and hang out with us, man. It's going to be fun.
So what is your set? Like, we're going to hear the songs, we're going to hear the hits?
All of them. All of them, and some new stuff.
And some new stuff.
Yay!
Okay. You need to get our tickets. You need to get your tickets.
Yes.
What's it like when you meet people? I know you meet people at your shows. I know you meet people at the airport, the grocery store, wherever you are. Your music really means something to them.
I'm still in awe that they follow, that they remember, and it's the fans and the fans' children and the fans' children's children, and everybody still remembers. To me, it's like, yay.
Well, I Wonder If I Take You Home is 40 years old, 1985.
Yes.
And then the album, which, I mean, if you go back to the very beginning, you were a baby.
Yeah. Look at that. The hair kills me.
That is 80s New York, New Jersey life right there.
Yeah, it's a lot of hairspray and a lot of teasing.
So do you think back? I know you've made albums about Hell's Kitchen. You've talked about Hell's Kitchen. You've made a Lifetime movie that was bananas about growing up. That was out. When you look back to, you had a lot of brothers and sisters.
There's 10 of us, and I'm the youngest.
You're the baby.
Yeah.
What's it like to be the baby of 10 growing up?
Oh my God, it's fun, and it's a learning experience because they make all the mistakes, and I learn from them.
And then your mom's tired by the time you come around. That's what, Lisa, just, okay.
Yeah, she was, rest her soul. She raised all of us by herself, all of us, all 10 of us in that apartment in Midtown Manhattan, Hell's Kitchen. And we all appreciated everything that she did for us because, this little lady, she was 4'9". My mom, 4'9", and came from Puerto Rico here and raised us all by herself. She did that. She made sure that all her kids were able to, live their dream. Thank you,
What-
Mom.
Thank you. I love it. That's so beautiful. And and raised you all in Hell's Kitchen now is hoity-toity. And back then it was rough and it was a rough neighborhood.
It was a rough neighborhood. It was where the Westies were created, and I went to school with all of them. And we were all close knit. Everybody in the neighborhood, it was all Irish and Puerto Rican, and we all were close knit. So if you were doing anything, my mother was looking out the window, and she would be like, "Yo," out the window to the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and they would call me from the corner and say, "Hey, your mom's looking for you."
That is the best, because that just takes you to a time and a place of what it was like. When did you discover music and that you could sing?
Oh my gosh. I remember, I think I was about 5, 6 years old. My mom ran the church choir. And we were called Las Hijas de María, Mary's daughters, in St. Benedict, San Benito Church. And I wanted to sing so bad. And mommy put me up there. She goes, "What do you want to sing?" I said, "I want to do La Ave Maria." And I sang it. And for me to see my mother's reaction and the tears coming down, I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. It went from there.
It all started at church.
Yes, absolutely.
I read an interview with you where you were saying that when you started making money as a young kid, really with a hit record, a #1 hit, it wasn't ever about being famous and you wanted to sing.
I wanted to sing. I mean, I remember sneaking out of the house. I would steal my sister's clothes and a backpack and makeup, and I would stick it in there, and I would sneak out. And 9th Avenue was about restaurants, tiny restaurants, bar restaurants that had live bands in the window. They have them there, and I would sneak into these places and beg them, "Please let me sing." And they would give me like $10, $20. Back then, that was like a lot of money for me. All I wanted to do was sing. Still today, all I want to do is sing.
And you're out there singing, and she is out there singing with a full band, with dancers, a full show.
Yes, absolutely.
We could follow on Instagram. We can go to Instagram, go to your website. All the information is available. All the links will be below while we're talking, so you can get your tickets. I'm sure more dates are coming. I'm sure you're on the road a lot. Yeah,
it's nonstop. I just got back 2 days ago. I'm home now, and just, to take care of my kids. I'm leaving again tomorrow, and, it's constant. It's nonstop, and I love it. I'm not complaining.
No, well, and we love it, and we're so grateful for you and all of the story. When you talk about your story, and you talk about Full Force and auditioning at 14 years old.
I know, right?
And then how quick you got a record deal fast.
Yeah, it was scary. They were like, we recorded the 2 songs. I recorded in one night. "I Wonder If I Take You Home" and "Can You Feel the Beat?" And they were like, "Okay, so we got to go and sign this contract, Lisa." And they came to my house, and they scared the crap out of my family and my mom, because 6 big dudes. And they were like, "We have this contract." And she goes, "If this is what you want to do, let's do it." And then immediately we signed it. Excuse me, I'm excited.
No, I'm excited.
And they were like, this little record label from overseas, Personal Records, wants to put this song on a compilation album, and they immediately did it. But it took about 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years, to come back to the States, which was nuts.
Can you imagine though that for you been singing those songs you have to, no matter where you sing, Lisa, they want those are the songs people want to hear 40 years later. They still hold up.
Thank you, God. I leave it. And you know what? It's the fans. You guys, thank you, because you guys have kept me moving, and that's all I need. That's all I want.
How many times now have your song, these songs get sampled, they steal your voice, they take these beats, they zhuzh them up and make, like, it's timeless.
Wow, yeah. And every time I hear a sample, I'm like, because I'm honored. Come on, Black Eyed Peas. So many people sampled the song, and
yeah.
Thank you, fellas. Thank you.
Well, I know that no matter what club you're at, no matter around the world, the second you hear, "Can you hear the beat? Can you that's it. We're all, everybody, that's it." When you look back now at your body, we have the other album. We showed the first album and the second album and the third album and your albums and the more albums that have come out through the years. Was it scary when it took off and hit? You were young. You have #1 hit records.
Honestly, it was scary, yeah, but I really didn't focus on that. I was this kid that, Streets of Hell's Kitchen, that wanted to sing, and I was given an opportunity, and I was just having a lot of fun, not knowing what the hell I was doing, but I was out there, and I was like, we're gonna do this. All I did was get excited for the moment that I could just get on that stage. And funny thing is that still to this day, 2 seconds before I get on that stage, I feel like I'm gonna puke. I'm so nervous because I want to make sure that it's perfect. So, whew, thank you, God.
You're perfect. It's perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect. Get your tickets, everybody. You have to go celebrate.
Yeah.
How does like a lot of people talk about the dance songs, of course, and freestyle, and like I said, from Jersey, like that area, like we are the freestyle. I don't know,
Yes.
the world. But then you talk about a song like All Cried Out. Your third single, you flip it around. You sing one of the most timeless, gorgeous ballads. How does a song like that come to you, and what made you all jump on it?
Ooh, it was a conversation, I remember, and the guys was just, let's do this. We got to do this, and it was a one-take vocal. We went in there to the studio, and I remember we were recording on the road. I was doing vocals on the road because we had to get that album finished, So just that I can take the vocals that far, Full Force, they got the best out of me. They did. And I learned a lot from them. I appreciate that. And it was just so much. I was able to show off, not to be conceited or anything. I was just able to take it there. And I'm going to continue doing that.
One take? You sang that and it's one take?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. It is just, when you hear something or you see something, you feel it, it's just, it clicks, and when I heard the music to it, and then they were writing the lyrics as we were in the studio recording, and I'm looking at it going, geez, this is me as a kid, and not knowing what's going to happen, and all my thoughts on paper.
And my goodness, it's such a beautiful vocal. It's a gorgeous lyric. Melody, it lives forever. And that was a top 10 hit. And then it was followed by 2 #1, not dance, 2 #1 hits. And we're talking about Head to Toe and Lost in Emotion.
Crazy, right?
No, that's your voice. That's your music.
I remember when, we were on the road touring, and it was back then. I didn't have social media, none of that. So everything was boots on the ground. You had to get on the bus, do a show, get back on the bus, drive to the next city. It would be like 6 a.m, and we jump off the bus to get on a payphone to call a radio station. And then right after that, we would have to hit a record store. And the second that I got to the hotel, the guys would be on the phone. Yo, we got this song. You got to hear it. Come to the room and let's record the vocals. And that's how the album was recorded. It was nuts. And the best.
Nuts. And
I
the
remember
best.
that. Yeah. They were like, come on, can you sing this? And that was Head to Toe.
Head to Toe. And now it's, all these years later, it is still one of the most played dance songs. I mean, your music has been there for weddings, parties, celebrations, birthdays, barbecues. Like your voice, people hear these songs and they're taken to a special moment in a special place. You've helped millions of people celebrate all around the world.
Thank you. I appreciate all of that. I do, and it's just nice that people still listen to it. I'm so grateful.
Was it hard to go back and make? I mean, you did the movie. You're in the movie. You helped write the story of your movie. What was it like to go back to the good, the bad, the ugly, and tell your story?
Surreal and therapeutic at the same time. I play my mom in the movie, and I remember the first scene. It was crazy because I was in hair and makeup, and the second that those eyebrows came in, I was like, "Whoo, she's here. And then they put the wigs and everything. I really feel like I looked exactly like her. When that happened, I started sweating and I started to regress. I was in there. I was in that home. Saw the set. I freaked out. They had to pull me off for a minute so I can compose myself, because I was in tears. It's like, it was nuts.
Yeah. What a beautiful story, and how honest. I mean, you went through health struggles, you went through trying to own what music you wanted to make. You were young, you had to fight you were a pioneer in the way women in music, especially back in the 80s, you know, as a young kid, you had to fight for your career.
I'm still fighting, but I am so willing and so grateful that I have that opportunity, you know, and it's all me.
Yeah. But there's so many generations of musicians afterwards who you paved the way for, truly.
I'll take that.
Yes.
Whatever door I can open, whatever door I have open, I will continue to make that move for any, because I'm a true believer that you can make happen what it is you want in life. You know, my mother was the first one to tell me that. She goes, if this is what you want, knock them doors down.
Yes, and you did, and you are. And now look, you get things like this. You get the keys to the city of New York.
That was hysterical. I was like, what? Me? And can I open a bank with that key?
Right, where's the must be full circle to be that Hell's Kitchen kid growing up here, and then, you know, to be honored by the city that you are from.
So grateful, so grateful. I thank the city of New York, the mayor, and everyone. This is home for me, and to get that recognition is everything. That means I'm doing something right. Thank you, God.
Yes. How much does your family and faith and all of that really keep you grounded through? I mean, it's a hard life. Like, you talk about traveling, you're away from home. You dedicate a lot of time away from your kids and your life, and to be on the road to play this music. So it keeps you grounded. I'm sure you're connected to all of it.
Hell yeah. My mom, she was one that, you know, she didn't play that. She was like, when I got home from tour, she'd be like, okay, you have this to do, that to do. You do the laundry, go, you know, clean the house. We still had to do that. She kept me grounded. And my kids to this day, they still keep me grounded, and that's why I come home in between gigs, because I got to play mommy. I got things to do. And again, I'm a true believer that if it's something that you want to do in life, you can make it happen. You can.
And you do, and you continue to, and you continue to over and over. I want people, like we're talking, to follow on Instagram or Facebook or wherever, and listen to the music. The music is streaming wherever, and get your tickets. We were talking about the tour. The tour is coming West Coast. You know, every year the Greek Theater Show is a huge freestyle show, and then all of your shows, and then you're on tour, by the way, with people like Expose, like Rob Bass. Like, there's dates with a whole lineup of great.
Yes, and there's going to be so many more that we add in different, depending on the state that we hit. We're going to have so many different artists on this. So just get on our website and come and hang out with us. It's going to be a party.
What's it like to meet up with people that you've been in this business with for all these years and do shows with them?
I'm a groupie when it comes I want autographs, I want pictures, and I'm so appreciative that they're willing to do this with me. I love music. I love to entertain on that stage. And these are people that I grew up with, you know. They're looking at me saying, oh, we grew up to, no, I grew up to them. Let's do this. This is so much fun.
That's what I'm saying. They're thinking that they're on the bill with Lisa. That's what it's about.
Come on, Rob Bass.
Yes.
Jose, all of that. It's beautiful. The Jets. I love Jets. Yes.
Jets on the tour, on the road with you, like hitting these markets and doing these shows. I'm so excited for you to come back to New York, New Jersey. I'm in Detroit right now. I got married. My husband is out here.
God bless you.
Thank you. When you come here, the whole family's coming out to dance.
Oh, I can't wait. Yes.
We're ready for the music. Just writing and singing new music. I know you do a lot of your songs and your Spanish music and you do the hits in this. Like, is there always, you always thinking is new music?
Always. It's nonstop. It's like embedded in my head. Whatever idea I get, it has to be put down. So I'm glad I have my phone and I'll jot things down, ideas. Tony is the best with that. She is an archive. So I'm like, let's do this. And whatever I ask her, this woman makes it happen. Tony Minaj, I love her and I thank her wholeheartedly. She pulled me out of a storm, and here we are moving it.
Yes, Tony Minaj, your manager and person has like right hand of all of the things. What's it like? Your team, your band. Before I let you go, the people you're on the road with, Tony, and your dancers, your singers, your band. How's the team that's around you?
They're my kids. They're my children. Tony's my sister, and it's a family. And I like that we're so close knit, and they get it. They get it. These kids get it, and they love to be on that stage and perform. So it's an opportunity that they give me and I give them,
Yeah. Well, shout out to them. Thank them for letting me steal you for this morning, because it's been a real special chat to talk to you. But see, my friend Mike grew up in Swan Lake out there, and he had in the summer camp, he talks about Lisa as the music of his childhood. It's going to bring back all the memories. Mike, we're going to take you to a show. We got to go see Lisa in concert and whoop it up.
Mike, yes, Mike, we got to get you to a show. Come on, let's hang out.
Congratulations. Break legs on the end of the run. I'm ready for 40 years, 50 years, 60, 100 years plus of Lisa music playing on the radio and giving us so much joy. And the new music and the new dates, we'll be following and sharing it all. I can't wait to see you in concert. I'm going to give you a big, giant Lisa hug. I can't wait to see you out.
Promise.
Promise. Lisa's on tour, 40 years. Get your tickets. Make sure you check it out and make sure you follow and stay up to date. TheRealLisa.com is where all the information will be, and follow on Instagram and all of that. And listen to the music. Thank you. It's an honor. Thank you so much for being here with me.
It is an honor to have me on this. I appreciate you so much.
Pleasure. You make me think of home. Her sister. That's New York for you right here. Get your dog and your coffee. We're here. Yes, I love it. All alone on a Sunday morning. Outside I see the rain is falling. Oh, inside I'm slowly dying, but the rain will hide my crying. Don't you know my tears will burn and burn up. That is my song. You can all like Head to Toe. You can all like Lost in Emotion or Upbeat. But that is my song. Lisa, I loved it. Thank you. Yeah, yes, sister, it seems to all start in church, That's where it's at. Speaking of trailblazers and superstars, Lou Diamond Phillips is a superstar. I had a few minutes to chat with him about a new, Lou Diamond Phillips. Do I sing La Bamba to him? A little bit. Are you ready for me to sing La Bamba to Lou Diamond Phillips? He has a brand new movie, and he's going to tell you all about it. Lou Diamond Phillips is here! I'm so excited to talk to you.
Thank you. I'm thrilled to speak with you as well, Robert. Especially since this film is very, very theater centric.
And I'm excited. I heard all about the film, and it too, like Shakespeare, like it's so good.
Indeed, Et tu Brute. Yes, I play a director who has mounted a production regional of Julius Caesar, he's a perfectionist. He's an idealist. He's got some issues, but he also suspects that the hunky young man playing Brutus is stooping his wife.
Oh.
So yeah. He commiserates with the theater janitor played by Malcolm McDowell, and let's just say hijinks ensue.
Can you have more fun than you and Malcolm McDowell with a regional production of Julius Caesar? I think I might have been in that regional production of Julius Caesar back in the day.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think we all have. So tell me, what is you're not just acting in this piece. This has been something that's been personal to you.
They just called me up to act, and I was happy to do it. Just in the respect that Max Janis, the writer director, did such a wonderful job. Very literate, very, very respectful of the theater, but also is bringing up such great young talent. The cinematographer, the composer, they're all dear friends of his, and these are young men breaking into the business, and it's obvious they've got an inordinate amount of talent, and so they sort of span this wonderful spectrum of the veterans from Malcolm McDowell and myself to the young actors coming up, and I think it's I really think their future is very bright.
So when you're a writer, you're a director, and you're an actor,
Yes.
and you sing. I mean, I was 13 years old when if I was home in Jersey, I'd have my King and I playbill that you signed at the stage door. Shout out to
Oh,
Donna
yay.
Murphy and you, and
Yay.
Tony nominations and Emmy like all of the Golden Globe nominations. What is about this project? What is a project that you look for now?
What's wonderful is it's very material driven. It's always very, very material driven. And that said, the size doesn't really matter. It's nice to be on the big ones and get paid a lot of money, and we all fight for those. But then there are these lovely little gems that come along, that have scraped enough money together to make it worth your while, but that are worth supporting artistically, and keep you, I think, really grounded and not complacent as an actor. I mean, this one had some challenges. I love it when I can see myself in a role, but I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. You have to put your acting class head back on. And this was certainly that. And long monologues and not many takes. So it was a lovely challenge. It was a great, it felt like a great mix of being, in the theater and in a film. But at the same time, we shot it in a theater, brilliantly structured by Max, in that the location is, it's 90% in one place. So they were able to save money and not take many moves, and keep the production very lean and mean.
July 25th, the film is going to be out and you can check it out. And if you're a theater lover, if you want to see something funny, if you want to have a good, I'm sure this is the perfect movie to have a date, be with someone you love, have a couple chuckles, have a glass of wine, some popcorn, and enjoy.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a quirky, weird. I'm so thrilled it's getting out. I really am, because it's just so unique and so different. It's a black comedy horror film about the theater, which a few people have said it's like, The Shining meets Birdman,
Ooh, oh, I like
Yes.
this. Shining meets Birdman. Birdman. Well, when people see you, you must get everything. You must get the Broadway people. Of course, your iconic La Bamba moment. I still don't know the words. I try. I try. I just mumble whatever you all said in the movie.
That works. Bamba.
Yes. Necesito como una something. Give it a something.
Sure, just make it up as you go.
You and Meg Ryan, my mother-in-law, was talking about Blue Buds and how good you are as a villain. Wear so many faces. You're such an actor's actor. What goes back when you went back to school? And I was reading about you and your college career and getting your degree in drama. Do you still pull from that when you take a project like this?
100%. I mean, literally that set the bar for me. I thank goodness, I played leading roles. I've been a leading man on occasion. But when I was in theater, school, and even doing professional theater, I've always considered myself a character actor, and when you're in school, and I was doing professional theater at the time as part of an ensemble that started as a comedy troupe called the Zero Hour in Fort Worth. You do the classics, and then you'll do something modern like Mammoth, and then you'll do farce, always trading roles. I mean, there's some dear friends of mine. I'd be the lead, and then sometimes I'd be supporting, and sometimes I'd run the spotlight. So it's that mindset where I find out where I fit in whatever production, and that is my task. And sometimes it's directing, sometimes it's writing, sometimes it's producing, trying to help get something made. So it was just a love of storytelling that started way back when, that still applies every time I read a script.
And 150 plus IMDb credits later.
Yeah.
And a body of work. Do you just turn on the TV and sometimes Lou Diamond Phillips' face pops up?
Yeah, I changed the channel very quickly. But what's funnier is that there's so much work now that when I get name checked in something, whether it's the Family Guy or The Simpsons, or like most recently in Ted Lasso, oh my God, they said my name, where you realize that you're part of the pop iconography, and it's like. I feel good. I feel good about the fact that the career has been this long, and it has resonated and continues to resonate.
Well, before we hit record, I can only call him Lou Diamond Phillips. There is only the three names. That's it.
Yeah, like I said, whenever Tom Hanks sees me, he has to go, Lou Diamond Phillips.
See?
Yeah.
That's it. You see Lou Diamond Phillips on the street, you got to say Lou Diamond Phillips and tell your friends. A2 comes out starring Lou Diamond Phillips. You need to make sure you check it out. It's really an honor. I can't tell you. I was talking on the phone to my dad, who does not get very excited about anyone I talk to. And I said, I have to go now. I have to talk to Lou Diamond Phillips. He said, excuse me? I said, yes, we're fancy people here now. We got Lou Diamond Phillips here. So
That's
it's an honor.
excellent. Thank you, Robert. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
We look forward to checking out this movie, and we look forward to all the projects that are to come. We are so grateful for the body of work, and check out this. I say watch Stand and Deliver, and then check out A2. I mean, that is a twofer.
Absolutely. Watch A2 now, and I'm in the chair company with Tim Robinson on HBO in October. So, be looking for that too.
Well, we'll stay up to date. Thank you so much for being here. See you next time. How fun is that? Lou Diamond Phillips. I loved him. No worries, Alyssa. I don't know what day it is either. When is the show? We're off next week, Alyssa. So next week, take your newborn and enjoy your night. We love Lisa. That's funny. And we loved him in Cards Under Fire and La Bamba, and Stand and Deliver is a good movie. All of those movies are such good movies. A Messico, una manana grazia, arriba. I didn't take Spanish. Can you tell? La la bamba. See what happens when I'm off. That's why I have to go to work and teach, because otherwise I have too much energy. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for this stupid, silly shit. My sister gets me. Am I crazy? I love that song. That is a bop. Hey. So when we're here in 2 weeks with Lea Salonga, she's the voice of Mulan and the Jasmine in Aladdin. So we will sing a whole new world. I will sing a whole new world to Lea Salonga, the voice of Mulan and Jasmine, and the Broadway superstar. She was Miss Saigon. She will be here. She's going on tour, and lots of great shows. We're having a Love Boat reunion. We are. I got the words wrong. Marie, I try. I don't speak any Spanish. Okay, Marie, I'm going to try. Marie's going to teach me. Marie probably knows the words down, girl. What'd you miss? We're not having a show next week. Lisa was here. She was fun. Lou Diamond Phillips was here. He was fun. I ate an egg sandwich with jelly on it. Don't ask. It's weird. That's what they do in Detroit. Their bagels look like Lenders. Apparently, Lenders is not a thing here. Darius didn't even know what that was. And I saw Reuben Stutard, and I loved him. And I saw Kim, and it was great. And my sister Tita's birthday, and she danced like this. And then tomorrow we have a brand new show on Broadway. World.com with Montego Glover, who's in Gypsy, and you're up to date. And I love you all for being here. I had so much fun with you today. I look forward to telling you all about my little trip to Jersey when we come back in 2 weeks. Take care of each other. It's crazy out in these streets, so be safe, everyone. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Remember, there's more good than there is bad. There's more joy than there is sadness. There's more love than there is hate. You just got to be that in the world. Go tell somebody you love them. Go be joy. Go be peace. Don't let this crazy world in the news beat you down. There's more good out here than there is bad. Just focus on it, okay? It multiplies, I promise you. I love you. The best is yet to come. You're very welcome. My pleasure. And I'll see you all again next time. Good night, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Bye.